In the 2023 Wave 2 release of Dynamics 365 Business Central, Microsoft introduced new functionality to allow you to create consolidated financial statements across multiple environments. Now, you may want to use this if you have other companies in your organization that are out of the country or just happen to be in different environments. This can happen when you acquire a company and they're already using Business Central, but in a different environment. This functionality allows you to create consolidated financial statements in different environments and in different Azure regions. So let's take a look at it. We're going to look at business units, the chart of accounts that I'm using, the consolidation process, and then some simple reporting. This is the organizational structure I'm using in my demo today. I've got a consolidating company, and I'm consolidating 3 subsidiary organizations up to the consolidating company. Those organizations are in 2 separate environments. We'll be taking a look at Cronus and also AM Distribution in one environment, and we'll look at Cronus Unlimited in a second. I'm now logged into my consolidation company, so let's take a look at it. We're going to look at the business units first. These first 2, AM Distribution and Cronus, are included in one environment. That's the same environment as my consolidation company. This third company here is in a different environment, but I'm consolidating it. Let's take a look at that. This is going to be a 100% consolidation. And this section at the bottom is a section that's been added to support this feature. It allows me not only to connect to other companies in my environment, that would be the database option. It also allows me to connect to organizations in other environments. To do that, I need the API endpoint, and that's easy to get. Here I'm logged into the other environment. I've got a company there. In order to get the API endpoint, all you need to do is go to this consolidation setup, copy this current environment, then go back and paste it into the business unit. And that's all you need to do to set this up. This is my company in the second environment. If we look at the chart of accounts, I have accounts that are different than my original environment. This particular company has more of a European chart of accounts, but it's easy to accommodate. All I need to do is look at this particular account. I'll open that up. You can see at the bottom here in this Fast tab for consolidation, I'm specifying the account number in the consolidation company that this information goes to for this particular account. Once I have everything set up, all I need to do is run the consolidation routine. So let's run that. I can see that I need to grant access to this particular organization, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. A window comes up. I'll select that. And now my access to that company in the other environment has been granted, and I can run this process. And you can see a couple steps that I take in the consolidation process. And I'm done. I've run the consolidation that I want. And now I can go back and do some basic reporting. We can do that right from this page here. Let's run the trial balance. Here's the trial balance report. It shows information from 3 different companies that I have in my organization. These first 2 are in one environment. The third one is in a second environment. This is a standard report with Business Central. It's easy to run. It gives you a worksheet to analyze and plan your consolidated financial statements. Let's look at the financial reports. I've got one here where I consolidate information from these 3 different entities. You can see the results here. This allows me to drill down and see the account information for these 3 different organizations. This one's in a different environment. If I click on that, I can see the consolidation entries that were recorded for this entity. This is the column definition I'm using for this report. You can see the business units right here. Now let's go run the report. And here's the report here. I've got my 3 different organizations. I've got a total. Off to the right, I've got year-to-date totals as well. This is a 2023 Wave 2 enhancement that Microsoft has released for Dynamics 365 Business Central. It allows you to consolidate information from multiple environments. We looked at the business units, how that was set up, the chart of accounts, the consolidation process, and some simple reporting that's available in Dynamics 365 Business Central.